What is up, my bros? Interesting times we all live in here, right? This is Mystery School back again with just a nice fun video here. It's a PowerPoint though, so I know you guys have all missed the fucking bland ass PowerPoints, but here we fucking go. So I watched a video by a YouTuber called a replicant fish. That's fish spelled Phish. And I'll leave a link to his channel in the description along with the video that I watched. And he definitely covered this particular topic here. So I figured I'd throw my 2 cents in. Fuck it. So anyway, this guy named Blake Montgomery, Blaker's dozen, yeah, okay. OnlyFans reporting 3.5 million new signups in March. 60,000 of them new creators, per an email from the company. In the first 2 weeks of March alone, that was a 75% increase from the normal level. Oh man, here we go, boyos. This always fucking happens. Happens every time. According to the first law of thermodynamics, called the conservation of energy, energy can neither be created nor destroyed, only transferred or change its form. Now, I would say that whoredom can neither be created nor destroyed, it can only change form. And here it is in our current age. I would actually extend this statement to everything. I would say that nothing can be created nor destroyed. It can only be transferred or change form. E equals mc squared, my boys. Memorize that shit. So in third world countries like Venezuela here we have our nice picture here of what women think they'll do when the economy collapses. Oh look, it's Hunger Games. I'm gonna pick up my bow and arrow, and what they'll actually do. Oh wow, streetwalkers. Okay, so like Venezuela, the old form is still alive and well. The only thing different between the whores of the old world and the new is that we have sugar coated the term prostitute and whore with words like sex work, sugar baby, Instagram model, Snapchat influencer, Twitch thought, etc. At the end of the day, it's all the same. Women will exploit themselves for resources when things go south. Most of those models you see on Instagram go to Dubai and get shit on by fucking Arab sheiks and billionaires on yachts. You know, I recommend if you have any free time on your hands, I'm sure we all do nowadays. Go things called Tag the Sponsor. That is like one of the most eye-opening fucking websites of all time. Like there's so many stories of like Instagram models, those fucking big ass Instagram models going to fucking Dubai to get shit on by some 85-year-old man, you know, get pissed on, all that shit for them to go buy a bag and pretend to be rich. A lot of those girls are sugar babies. A lot of those girls are sugar babies to pay or rather, a lot of girls are sugar babies to pay for their tuition, also they can get a degree in bullshit and work a do-nothing job. Since women work most of the service industry jobs, they are the first to get cut. The waitress at the bar, the receptionist, the cleaning lady, the nail tech, etc. While some of these jobs do require some amount of skill, they are not essential. Keep in mind, boyos, the fucking trash man, our boys the trash man, the sewer guy, all those dudes, the dude in the warehouse, the dude driving that big ass truck to bring you free fucking food, not free food, but food in the truck. Man, even the dude in the back room pulling out the fucking milk carton, dog, he is essential. Essential workers, dog. That's our fucking boys out there, man. Due to the law of supply and demand, most of these women will make very little. With so many women flooding the platform and a lot of men out of work, there are too many people chasing too few dollars. Becky is going to realize very soon that she is not the hottest thing on the block. Stacy will bring in the big bucks as the bottom bitch, while everyone else gets scraps. Now, bottom bitch doesn't really work here too much because it requires a pimp to be involved, but I think it still fits. Bottom bitch, she's going to be the one breaking all the dough. The women who are already there, the women who are more established, the women who are the hottest women, obviously. And some of those women at the very top right now are going to find out that, oh, I ain't shit when Stacy fucking shows up and she just dominates the entire platform. All of a sudden, she's the hottest thing on the market now. A lot of these women are going to realize that they are not that fucking special. And a lot of them already know it intuitively, but they refuse to admit it. They refuse to admit that they ain't shit. They are nothing without men holding up a civilization, and they fucking know it. So, since they're all fighting over table scraps now, nobody's really getting shit, right? There's one thing that I've like people will post like these like, oh, look how much money this Twitch dot or this Snapchat model Instagram model, or this sugar baby made by selling her ass. She made $10,000. She made my entire yearly salary in 1 month. That's unfair, dude. Some of those girls are smart and actually save their money, but a lot of those girls spend all that money up. They end up, keep in mind, that type of lifestyle has a shelf life. Very, very few women can go into their 30s doing Twitch dot work or being a Twitch dot or being an Instagram model or a Snapchat influencer. If you want to do that, you have to keep literally getting plastic surgery over and over and over again, destroying your fucking body, your life, and your soul. At the end of the day, a lot of those women take all that money they make and they're buying new handbags. They're buying expensive ass cars. And keep in mind they're all selling their fucking ass. Either literally, getting shat on in fucking Dubai, or figuratively, maybe not figuratively, but online. Oh, everybody sees what I got. Okay. So at the end of the day, a lot of these women don't actually have wealth. They have high incomes but no wealth. And that's one thing that I've noticed in this economy, is that just talking to people, is that so many people are living so high above their means. Like everybody's like so over leveraged with debt that they have no way. Like everybody's trying to like keep up with the Joneses. Like I have to have the newest BMW. I have to have the newest Mercedes Benz. I'm gonna go into debt to get that Mercedes Benz. And I'm living like people making $150,000 a year with no wealth. Like they have no savings. How is that possible? Unless you're living in a fucking mansion that you can't afford, and you're driving cars that you can't afford, and it's all going on the fucking credit card. Like whose fault is that? Like there's always the question of like a fault. If you're a determinist like me, fine, there is no real fault in reality, but we live in a world of intents and purposes. For intents and purposes, whose fault is it that you have a great job that gives you a great income, and you blow all your money up every month somehow on useless bullshit that you don't fucking need? Okay, did your wife really need the new BMW or the new fucking Mercedes Benz? Do you really need to live in that $500,000 house? Did you really need to live 3 miles away from your house in the most expensive neighborhood? Like, why are you so envious of your neighbors? Like, I would love to have a Hyundai, not a Hyundai Genesis, but a Genesis. Those cars look really good to me, and I could afford them right now. I'm one of the few people in the world that don't have any debt at all. I have zero debt. I have a decent savings. I have investments which are getting fucked up right now, but hey, it is what it is. But at the end of the day, like there are things that I want that now that I'm an adult, and I know, okay, well, now that I'm an adult, I've been an adult for a long time, but fuck. But like I'm an adult and I realize, okay, like my car right now I have is, it's the 2015 Hyundai Sonata. Okay, well this car is not bad. It's not great. It doesn't have any bells and whistles, but it works for me today. I don't need a new car. I want a new car. So if I want a new car, it means I have to work more hours, make sure when I keep my investments up and get a new car. But everybody wants things now, and our entire economy has been premised on people getting things now because nobody wants to wait and do the hard work to get things later on. Nobody wants to work their way up anymore. People want a straight shot up. Like at my current job, it's so crazy. I'm going off on a huge tangent right now, but like I feel like this needs to be said. Like there are so many people that like will work a job for 2 months, ask for a pay increase, get a pay increase, and then leave the job for a new job to get a higher pay. And it's like there's so many people doing this in my area that who just like they don't actually want to learn a job. Like they want to like get that dream job and then stay there for 50 years and then work their way. Like nobody wants to like work their way up. Do 3 years at one job, work your way up, 3 years at another. Because like you're not really learning anything if you've been in a job for 2 months or even 6 months or even a year. It takes like a good long time to learn how a business and a industry works. And if you've been in a job for 2 months, how the hell can you possibly say you learned anything? Like a lot of people in this economy coming up pretty soon, because we're gonna come out of this, and a lot of these people, like when I brought up the waitresses and the receptionists, are gonna realize that, do I really need that many waitresses up front? Because look at how much money we made off of Uber Eats and DoorDash and doing curbside pickup. How much can I downsize my company to make things cheaper? How many people do I need up front? Probably not that many. I can probably roll with two instead of five. There's a lot of cuts I can make here and still make more money. People are gonna start realizing that some people are just overvalued and they're overvaluing the fuck out of themselves, and those people are gonna get thrown back down to hell where they fucking belong. Okay, like you can call me jealous if you fucking want, but at the end of the day, I'm someone I value working, at least attempting to work my way up. I'm not gonna lie, I take this job I got right now. It's a step up, but I didn't inflate my fucking like wages to like, oh, I deserve to be making 120K a year. Oh no 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 no, I price myself very very appropriately. Everyone else has priced themselves up to $80,000 a year. Okay, well, why are you doing that? Because you do know that when the economy comes back, people are going to start looking at you saying, well, okay, well, what do you really do for 90K a year? What do you really do for 85K a year? What do you really do? They're going to start asking those questions, and when you don't have an answer, you're fucking done. You're out of there, kicked out. Bye. You need to go somewhere else. Oh man, that was a bad tangent. Sorry guys, but it had to be said. Fuck. It's been on my fucking chest for a long time. So yeah, I'm not sure if I said this or not, but when a woman exploits a woman, when a man exploits a woman, it's oppression. When a woman exploits herself, it's good business. Good business, right? Okay. Now, this is not the end yet. So, let's just read this guy here. It's the Fate of Empires. Summary. As numerous points of interest have arisen in the course of this essay, I close with a brief summary to refresh the reader's mind. We do not learn from history because our studies are brief and prejudiced. In a surprising manner, 250 years emerge as the average length of national greatness. This average has not varied for 3,000 years. Does it represent 10 generations? The stages of rise and fall of great nations seem to be the age of pioneers, the outburst, the age of conquest, the age of commerce, the age of affluence, the age of intellect, and then the age of decadence. Decadence is marked by defensiveness, pessimism, materialism, frivolity. God dang, if I read this, if I even said that word right, holy shit. An influx of foreigners, the welfare state, a weakening of religion, Decadence is due to too long a period of wealth and power. Selfishness, love of money, the loss of a sense of duty. The life histories of great states are amazingly similar and are due to internal factors. Their falls are diverse because they are largely the result of external causes. History should be taught as the history of the human race, though of course with emphasis on history of the student's own country. I'm not sure if we're here or not, but it feels like we're here. If you look up the Weimar Republic, a lot of the things that happened there are kind of happening here now. We have this somewhat QE inflation thing going on with the Fed. There's a lot of talk about, the whole transgender shit's going crazy, the gay shit's going crazy. There's a lot of fucking weird sexual shit going on, what's happening in the Weimar Republic. A lot of the things that happened there are happening here. I don't know. Just food for thought. I hope we're not here, but maybe we are here. It feels like we're here. I've seen this a lot. I think this is obviously happening. This is obviously a huge topic right now. This has been happening for decades because of this. Like the age of intellect and the age of decadence following that is very, very, very very telling. Because like what you often have is like a lot of like YouTubers who are very, very smart men, but like because they're so smart, they realize that they've realized that intents and purposes in reality don't match. So what they're saying is that, well, we need to dismantle our intents and purposes to match reality. Well, I'll tell you guys what. Reality is a bitch. Okay, reality, nature, Mother Nature is a bitch. If you want to deal with the natural world, nature, if you want to deal with reality, well, fine. Enter your fucking decadent phase and die. Or, I mean, I'm not saying you can have to believe in a god, but you need to like find a firm foundation of belief that society can stand upon, in which to try to avoid the age of decadence the best way that you can. That's all I can really say about this. I do have a spiel over here to read, but and of course the U.S. will be 250 years in 2026, so we're right around the corner, guys. Holy shit! Oh man, so the long-term thinking women will not go for fast cash. It was fast cash that brought the rise of Pookie and Ray Ray in the black community. It became more profitable to sling crack than to work a real job, and women became attracted to that fast money and fell into a hell of a sort. The long-term thinking women will realize that competition is about to get fierce after all this subsides. I think that there are some women who are going to realize that, oh, I need to find a man. I need to find a man now because like I don't want this to happen to me again. Women are very, very when they get afraid, they make dumb choices. They say stupid shit, and some of them come to a realization that, oh well, I need to find a man, and some of them are gonna play coy, but at the end of the day, this scared a lot of people. There are a lot of men and women out of work, but women are the ones that, they, according to the article, women suffer the most, right? Anyway, another thing that fear brings, I'm sorry, when women are afraid, they make stupid decisions, so most will end up in hell. Another thing that fear brings and is a realization of one's place in the world. That all the empowerment in the world won't stop doom, and that the only thing that only through the steady hand of a man can you weather the storm. The smart woman should realize this and find a man who's still willing to play the game. For the rest of them, it's either selling their ass or selling their soul or both. Oh man, the king is fucking back. All of this because this magnificent bastard right here. Thank you, Bat Sama. Truly, you are a god among men. Blessed be, hallowed be thy name. Whatever. Fuck, dude. All right, guys. This has been a fun, dumb. Didn't expect it to be 15 minutes long, but fuck it, man. Wisdom is fucking gold, guys. Have a good weekend. I'll try to make another science video by next week. 'Cause I'm gonna be gone out of town this weekend. Not flying, but driving. All right, guys. See ya.